That Hermès Birkin bag you saved 3 years to buy? The one sitting in your closet worth $12,000? It cost approximately $800 to make. That Gucci belt with the double G's that screams luxury? Around $35 in materials and labour. Your Louis Vuitton luggage set? Less than 5% of what you paid went into actually creating it. But here's what's even more shocking. Luxury brand executives just admitted something in a leaked internal memo that they never wanted you to see. And once you know this secret, you'll never look at luxury shopping the same way again. This is the story they've been hiding for decades.
Meet Marco, not his real name. For 12 years, he worked as a senior production manager for 3 of the world's biggest luxury fashion houses. In March 2023, he walked away from a $400,000 annual salary because, in his words, "I couldn't look customers in the eye anymore." What Marco revealed in his 47-page testimony would send shockwaves through the $350 billion global luxury industry. "We had a saying in the boardroom," Marco told me during our interview. "The markup is the product. Not the leather, not the craftsmanship. The markup itself, that astronomical gap between cost and price, that's what you're actually buying." But how astronomical are we talking? Let me break down what luxury brands actually spend on their most iconic items. A $5,000 Chanel handbag. Materials, $120 to $150. Labor, $50 to $80. Overhead, $200. Total manufacturing cost, around $400. Markup, 1,150%. A $890 Gucci t-shirt. Production cost, $18 to $25. Markup, 3,460%. A $12,000 Hermès Birkin. Even with genuine exotic leathers, $800 to $1,200. Markup, 900 to 1,400%. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, what about the craftsmanship, the heritage, the quality? Here's where it gets interesting. In 2019, a luxury industry conference in Milan, one that's never open to the public, featured a presentation titled Perception Engineering, the Science of Luxury Pricing. The leaked slides revealed something extraordinary. According to their own internal research, when they showed customers 2 identical bags, one branded as luxury, one unbranded, 87% of customers rated the luxury bag as superior quality. Same bag, same materials, same everything. The brand label literally changed how people experience the product. But what really made Marco quit his job wasn't just the markups. It was what happened in that secret meeting in February 2023. But what they decided in that meeting would change everything. February 14th, 2023. While you were celebrating Valentine's Day, executives from 23 luxury brands gathered in a private chateau outside Paris. The topic? Navigating the authenticity crisis. See, they had a problem. Millennials and Gen Z customers were starting to ask uncomfortable questions. Social media was making manufacturing costs more transparent. Influencers were exposing markup percentages. The illusion was cracking. Their solution? Double down on what they called strategic scarcity and aspiration signaling. Translation: make items even more expensive and even harder to get. Create waiting lists for items they have thousands of in warehouses. And most importantly, identify which products make buyers look like they're trying too hard. This brings us to the list Marco leaked. The internal document luxury brand insiders circulate among themselves, titled 9 Red Flag Items, Aspiration versus Achievement Signaling. Number 9. Logo-heavy belts. especially Gucci Double G and Louis Vuitton monogram belts. If the logo is the entire point, the customer is advertising their purchase, not their taste. Number 8. Entry-level handbags with maximum branding. Think Michael Kors logo print bags, Coach signature canvas. These items exist specifically to capture aspirational customers, industry code for can barely afford it. Number 7. Designer sunglasses with visible logos. Sunglasses are the highest markup category, 20 times cost. Visible branding equals bought for recognition, not quality. Number 6. Luxury sneakers covered in logos. The internal memo stated, Balenciaga Triple S, Gucci Ace with maximum branding. Real luxury customers buy common projects, minimal branding, maximum price. Number 5. Anything described as limited edition at department stores. If it's at Nordstrom with a limited edition tag, it's not limited. One buyer revealed they produced 50,000 units of a limited handbag. Number 4. Logo print luggage. Nothing says first luxury purchase like monogram luggage. Experienced luxury buyers choose understated pieces. Number 3. Entry-level luxury watches with maximum brand visibility. The document specifically mentioned Tag Heuer, entry-level Rolex bought purely for the crown. Watch collectors cringe. Number 2. Luxury items bought on payment plans. If they're using Klarna or Affirm for a Gucci bag, they're performing wealth, not living it. And number 1. The most damning item. Any luxury product the customer photographs for social media before using. One executive wrote, "If the first instinct is Instagram, not enjoyment, we've successfully sold them validation, not value." But when customers actually discovered this list, the luxury industry panicked. Here's the really twisted part. Luxury brands aren't selling you products. They're selling you a feeling. And they've spent billions researching exactly how to manufacture that feeling. In 2022, LVMH, the world's largest luxury conglomerate, spent more on marketing and brand experience than on actually making their products. Let that sink in. They've discovered that the pain of paying, that moment when you hand over your credit card, actually increases the pleasure you get from the product. Neuroscience studies show expensive purchases trigger different brain chemistry than affordable ones. You're literally getting high on the price tag. But here's what changed after Marco's leak went semi-viral in luxury industry circles. Thousands of customers started asking questions. Returns increased 34% at some luxury retailers in late 2023. People started choosing independent designers, vintage pieces, and quietly luxurious brands without logos. The luxury industry responded by raising prices even higher. In 2024, Chanel increased their handbag prices by 16%. Hermès by 8 to 10%. Their logic? If customers are questioning value, make it more expensive so it feels more exclusive. Remember that $12,000 Birkin I mentioned at the start? Hermès just raised the price to $13,500. Not because costs increased, not because quality improved, because they know something most customers don't. The secret isn't in the bag, it's in your head. Real luxury isn't about logos or waiting lists or Instagram posts. It's about quality, craftsmanship, and personal satisfaction that doesn't require external validation. So the next time you're about to drop thousands on a logo-covered item, ask yourself, am I buying this for me or for the performance of me?
Because the luxury brand CEOs? They already know the answer. If this video changed how you see luxury shopping, hit subscribe. We're exposing more industry secrets every week that billion-dollar brands don't want you to know. The markup isn't the product. Your perception is. Real wealth whispers, fake wealth shouts. The luxury industry depends on you never knowing the difference. Now, you do. This is Luxury Unmasked.